Congressman, 6 million people, 6 million enrolled, and Republicans are still trying to undermine the law right to the end. When will they give up?
I don't think they ever will, Al. You remember 6 months ago, they were ready to bury the health care law and put a stone on it, and that was the end of it. And here we are 6 months later, 6 million people have enrolled all over in various places in the country. There are a lot of places, as you point out, that are really suffering under terrible political leadership. Right. Texas, Florida, places like that where the governor has refused to be a part of this, they're denying health care to their people. I mean, there's got to be 700,000 or 800,000 people in Texas who would be eligible for health care coverage, but their governor says no, it's banned in Texas. What kind of craziness is that?
You know, the health care law isn't perfect, but we can fix the problem that exists. You know, the Times said today, Connecticut has successfully enrolled so many patients that officials are offering to sell their expertise to states like Maryland, which is struggling to sign people up for coverage. Isn't this what we need, fixing problems, not attacking the whole law, Congressman?
Well, you know, about a year ago, I had a conversation with Bill Frist, who was the Republican head of the Senate some years ago. And he said to me, Jim, we ought to repeal. No, we shouldn't repeal. We should repair. Right. We should fix the law. That's where we ought to be.
You know, Congressman, enrollment started off very slowly in October before picking up in December, and especially this month, when you look at the numbers as we put on the graph. And, Congressman, your Republican colleagues love trashing the law when the enrollment numbers were low. Listen.
Pretty stunning. Just another day in a series of mess-ups in Obamacare.
Obamacare isn't working, and it's time to start over.
People did not sign up for Obamacare like they needed to.
A mere 100,000 registered for health care on the new marketplaces. This disastrous law was destined to fail from the start.
It'll be interesting to continue to observe our Democratic friends come to grips with the reality that everything the critics of Obamacare said about it are, in fact, coming true.
Now, that's when the enrollment was low. Now you're getting 1 million and more going on the line sites every day. You've got 6 million. Their goal was 6 million. You have 6 million with 3 days left. Nobody knows how much is going to go. I'm sure your Republican colleagues are just celebrating how these numbers have gone through the roof and they've achieved their goal.
They are fit to be tied, actually, Al. They don't know what to do. Because now, going into the election, all they've done is oppose something that more than 6 million people have said, that's exactly what we wanted. We've been waiting for this. And they're in a real tough spot because what can they say now? Well, we agree with President Obama? No, they can't say that. So they really don't know where to go. They do not know where to go at this point.
You know, when you get past the politics, Congressman, the real deal is the people that are involved, the people that need the help. And every day we hear more stories of real people benefiting from the law. Listen to this.
Brendan Hayes calls his recent trip to the ER an expensive disaster. He can't wait to get his very own insurance card.
It would be like a total relief for me.
She's paying about $30 a month for insurance. The rest of her premium is covered by a federal subsidy.
For the first time, 20-year-old Christian Cruz is signing up for health insurance.
Hessler has been uninsured for 5 years and was afraid she wouldn't be able to afford the health care premiums.
Found ineligible.
But found out she was actually eligible for help.
You know, the real question is, what do Republicans want to do for these kinds of people? I mean, they want them to just lose their insurance?
Well, you know, that's what's interesting about this whole thing, Al, is they're now saying, well, we have our plan. We're ready to roll our plan out. 1, 2, 3, 4 years they haven't rolled their plan out. And now finally, when the president's plan is a success, they want to roll their plan out and repeal the president's. It is simply nonsense. They do not have any answer to people who have already pre-existing conditions, to all the people whose kids have been on their plan because they're under 26, who have run over their lifetime limits and they now have relief from that. They've got all kinds of people who have benefited from this law. I could give you a list as long as my arm of people in the state of Washington who a year ago were in serious trouble.
Wow.
And now they're taken care of. And it's gone on all over the country, and the Republicans have no answer whatsoever.
Congressman Jim McDermott, thank you for your time tonight, and have a great weekend.
Same to you.
Coming up, it's American Idol for GOP hopefuls, and this $38 billion man is